Live on YouTube. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I am now live on YouTube. Let me repeat this sentence. Welcome everyone, it's Tuesday. We're here today with this game. It's a game where you gotta think. You know, you got numbers. You got people out there holding up a sign that says 1. Anyway, welcome Tag Barrel, welcome Stream Elements, Stanley, Saw, Hamp, DFG, Hamfler. Alright, so what I've seen about this game. Whoops. Okay, I did not mean to click so fast. What I've seen about this game, it's like a logic game. It's thinking, you gotta like program, there's like instructions. Try to get employees to like sort things, I don't know. Which one is me? None of these, but you know, this one, let's go with this one. You can't even customize it. Here's your badge. Please proceed to the elevator. Okay, so this is like a tutorial. They're gonna teach you how to do things. You will learn the basics of this game. No, I don't know where to put the chat. Maybe like here? Maybe this is a good place. Welcome to your first day. Now you can see my inspiration for this today's drawing. The 1 right there. It's not the same shade of green, but it is a sign. It does have a number on it. And we will see. We will understand. Also, is the music kind of loud? Feels a little loud. But I mean, it is still in the green, so I guess maybe it's fine. You look like an excellent instruction follower. Your first job will appear on the right side in a moment. Drag command. Okay, where do people put chat? Here? This is like blocking something now. Drag commands into this area to build a program. Your program should tell your worker to grab each thing from the inbox and drop it in the outbox. So true. Inbox, outbox, obviously. I don't really know. Okay, so, okay. Not enough stuff in the management expected 3 items. Oh, I see. So you get 3 things from inbox. You pick up 3, and then eventually they're probably gonna teach you how to loop, you know, while inbox is full. What the frick? Oh, hold on. Oh, you gotta complete the whole thing. Hold on, I see. Okay, so you gotta like inbox and outbox. Inbox and outbox. Is because the program terminated before we were able to put everything in there. I understand. It's all about logic. Facts and logic. Go to the next floor. Busy mailroom. Year 2. It's been a year since last time. You've been doing that for a year. Welcome, Blood Emblem. Congrats on your promotion. Most people stress out. You have a bright future in inbox, outbox management. Grab each thing from the inbox. Drop each one into the outbox. You can drag jump arrows around to jump to different lines. This is like go-to. You can complete this assignment using only 3 commands. Okay, so it's like we've gained the ability to loop. So we can go inbox, outbox, and then jump. And then you can set the point that you jump to. Okay, and then it's just looping until you're done. I understand. And then eventually they're gonna make you sort things. You have to do it in a specific order. And then they're gonna give you more employees, probably. What is this, year 3? They've been doing that for years. Oh no. The inbox conveyor system is broken. Ignore the inbox. Just send the following 3 letters to the outbox. Bug. Place some items over there in the carpet. If only there were a way to pick them up. Copy from? What does copy from do? Copy. Oh, you can choose where to copy. Okay, copy from B. Copy from. Okay, so these are like whatever's in number 4. You take that and then you move it to the outbox, and then you do the same with U. Go to the outbox, and then you do the same thing from G, and then you move it to the outbox. I think that's what they want. Yeah, that is what they want. It has to be in that order. Obviously. Okay, year 4. Now I heard this game gets very difficult. I don't know how soon. This is probably still the tutorial. Conveyor system is fixed. Just in time for you to get to where data will collate itself. Grab the first 2 things from the inbox. Drop them in the outbox in reverse order. Repeat until inbox is empty. You got a new command. Feel free to copy to wherever you like on the carpet. Okay, so you gotta grab the 2 things. Drop them in the outbox in reverse order. So you gotta take a thing from the inbox. You have to copy the item. Let's put that in 0. Welcome to mine. And then you gotta take another thing from the inbox. And then you have to put it in the outbox. And then you copy from the first place you put. And then you put that in the outbox. Welcome potato. And then you repeat. Wait, grab the first 2 things. Okay, you only have to do this once. Right, put that there. And then not enough stuff. They expected 6 items. But they said to grab repeat until it's empty, I see. I misunderstood. Didn't even understand what they asked of me. So you do have to repeat. You have to go back to the beginning. Right, you grab this, you put it there, and then you simply just throw it away. Then you put this one, and then it's like, you got the reverse order. And then you do the same thing with C. This one gets overridden. Put that one there. Okay, we got it. We understand. Simple. So easy. This game for babies. Literally children. Coffee time, year 5. Some workplace comedy for us. Hydrating.
Back to work, everyone.
They got voice acting. Just that.
Regions of the city continue to experience power failure.
Oh no.
Local authorities are investigating.
Did you guys see the bridge that collapsed? A ship crashed into a bridge, and the whole thing just died. It's wacky. It's unrelated to this, but it was a thing that happened. Rainy summer, year 6. Welcome to my personal rain cloud. Was never good at math, since I have only 3 fingers on each hand. I hear you don't need to know much about math to complete these assignments. Yeah, what are they doing out there? For each 2 things in the inbox, add them together, put the result in the outbox. And add the contents of a tile on the floor to whatever value you're holding. Okay. Okay, so we want to add 8 and 9. We want to add 0 and 0. We want to add these. So you take a thing from the inbox. You put it in put it in 0. And then you take another thing from the inbox and you add it to whatever's in 0. Now, does that... That doesn't change what we have in our hand. So we have to copy from what's on the floor. And then we move it to the outbox. And then we repeat. Welcome, Ranmu. Right, you put that there. That's an 8. Put the 9. We have added them. Oh, wait, hold on. No. Okay, so you don't need to copy from. It does, in fact... I'll get this out. It does, in fact, update what's in your hand. I misunderstood. Wait, hold on. Let's go back. Go back. Go back. Stop. You take the 8. Put it there. You take the 9. Then you add it to the 8. And then you put it in there. Right. You take the 9. Welcome, Franklin. This is now... Okay, we got this. So easy. Simple. Math. Programming things. Year 6. It's been 6 years. We've been playing this game for 6 years. Can you believe this? Okay, there's multiple ways to go. Now this is a dead end. Is this like optional stuff? Also, welcome, Zykes. What's going on here? Is this like hard mode? And then this is like easy mode. Welcome, Crafty Economy. 7, 8. Given that this is a larger number, I'm gonna assume it's harder. Let's go on the mainline quest. It's optional, okay. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? I don't know. 10 years. A note here from your other boss that says, from this point on, your performance will be evaluated with extra scrutiny. Send all the things that are not 0 to the inbox. It jumps only if the value you're holding is 0. Okay, send things that are not 0. So you take a thing from the inbox. And then if it's not 0... Okay, so it starts... Okay, it starts somewhere... It goes back. It goes back. Now, what do we want to do here? We want to... Okay, we have a 1. Right? If it is 0... If it is 0, then you put it to the outbox. Otherwise... And then you just go back, right? Got nested loops. Right, we got a 1. That is... Hold on. Only if the value is 0. I think we did it wrong. Oh, no, this is fine. Send all the things that are not 0. Right, and then we have 0. This should be... Okay, yes. Okay, I understand. I've done everything exactly as expected. First try, every time. Year 7. Use 4 or fewer commands. I used 4 commands. Complete in 23 or fewer steps. I did use 23 steps. Is there a better way to do it? Is there a more optimal approach? It doesn't matter. It's come to our attention. The Zero advocacy community felt it's not inclusive. Okay, it's like this is probably going to be like include everything that is 0. Yep, I knew it. I knew it. Okay, send only 0s. So what do we want to do? We want to take a thing from the inbox. If it is 0, then you put it to the outbox. So if it is 0, put it to the outbox. But if it's not 0... Wait, then how do you do it? Welcome, Slime Molder. I was about to ask if the game had the ever-looming efficiency graphs that most electronics games have. Perhaps. Probably. Okay, you take a thing from the inbox. It is 6. It is not 0. So we don't want to put it in the outbox. Now you could... How would you do that? Would you could add something. You know, anything plus 0 is... itself. But if it is not... Wait, if it's not... There's no, like, if this, then that. You have to, like, jump. So, inbox. If it is 0... Oh, you can... Oh, you don't have to jump back. You can jump forward. Okay, see, that's what I was missing. Okay. So this makes it... If it is 0, then you put it... And then if it's not 0, then you go back... Whoa, what the heck? Okay, so you go here. You take inbox. If it is 0, you put it in the outbox. If it's not 0... Okay, and then you... After this is done, then you go back to the beginning. That's kind of confusing, but I think it works. Okay, the 0 is there. This one should be discarded. F should be discarded. 0, you put that in there. I get it. I understand. This looks kind of messy. There could be a better way to do it. 5 or fewer, I did use 5. 25 or fewer? 28. Hold on. Telling you how people did on average is probably easier on the ego. How did they do that? Okay, so, you know, if there could be a better way... Welcome, hello, Precure. Welcome, watch Precure. Okay, now what if, like, if it is 0... They're fun, couldn't believe how challenging it is. I did hear that it's really hard. It's not on average. Yes, this is just what the developers expected. Okay, so if it is 0... Hold on, get this out of here. Take from inbox. If it is 0... If what you're holding is not 0... Is there a better way to do this? You put it in the outbox. But if it's not, then you repeat. But I guess you want to repeat anyway, right? Take from the inbox. If it is 0, you put it in the outbox. Put it in the outbox. And then you go back to the beginning. You take another thing. But if it's not 0, you would like to repeat this. Now that's what I did. That's literally what I did earlier. And they're telling me there's a more efficient way to do it. Could it perhaps be adding? Add 0. What if you put 0? You put 0 in one of these. Then you don't have to take from inbox. Also, hold on, I should go to my redeems page. So that your redeem can go through. There's your dab. Okay, so hold on. Is there a strat here? What is the strat? Maybe I shouldn't be focused on optimizing just now. I could choose to just go on to the next one, because, you know, this is what happens when you spend too much time optimizing. Is that you just get stuck. You're like, oh, I could do this better, but like I couldn't. But I can't. What's the strat? Is there a way to negate these? These? Take add. Okay, what if we considered adding? If it is 0, put it in the outbox. Otherwise, copy, jump. Jump if 0. What if you always jumped? Take from the inbox. And then just jump. No. Take from inbox. Put in outbox. Send only zeros to outbox. If 0, jump if 0. If it is 0, go back. If it's not 0, if it is 0, just go back. If it is 0, you put it within. What if you jump forward? Wait, what if you did this? Isn't this literally what I just did? No, this is literally the solution I had earlier. The same thing. Alright, whatever. Yeah, that's what I had. I don't know, whatever. Just, I don't know. It's fine. You don't have to be optimal. It's only been 11 years since working here. Okay, subtraction. Never learned that in school, did you? I learned subtraction. It's just addition in reverse. For each two things in the inbox, subtract the first from the second. Put the result in the outbox. Then subtract second from first. What the? For each two things in the inbox, first subtract the first from the second. So you take what's in the inbox, you copy it to register 1 or whatever they call it, and then you take another one and you copy to perhaps the second one, I guess index 1. Okay, take the first one, subtract the first from the second, subtract 0, subtract the first from the second. So that's like the second minus the first. So we are currently holding a second one. So we subtract that. Okay, and then subtract the second from the first. No, we gotta put this in the outbox. I'm literally programming it right now. Now, do we need to copy to, copy from? Welcome, nutritious. Now, what if we just subtracted twice? You know, if we... It doesn't make sense. What if we added? What if we simply... No, I'm already trying to optimize. Okay, you take the first one. Okay, here's what happens. Here's what's going to happen. You take 1, and then 1 is in here. And then you take 5, and 5 is in there. I wish they'd call this like A and B instead of 0, 1, 2. So you subtract this. You have this in there. Hold on, let's just put this. Okay, we have this. Whoops. How do I, so that's in there. And then we take the second one and we put it in there. And then you subtract 6 minus 2. Then you have 4. And then you put that in the outbox. Now you need to do the other one. You have to do 2 minus 6. Now how would you do that? Well, you could perhaps, what if you added? You could then, okay, then you could pick up, hold on, let's stop this. You could then copy from this one and then subtract from the first one. No, subtract, wait, you're copying from, no, you copy from this one. How do we change this? You copy from this. And then you subtract from 1. Welcome, Tower Warlord. And then you repeat. Yeah, there's probably a better way to do this. Right, you have 4. You have 8. Then you do 4 minus 8. Oh wait, hold on. Hold on. I did not put it in the outbox. You have to have another outbox step in there. Go there. Put the 1. You have the 8. 8 minus 1. 7. And then you do 1 minus 8. Yes. And then it's negative. And then you put that in there. And then you repeat. Yes. Yeah. Now surely there's a better way. If you notice from this, they're opposites. So perhaps if you had, instead of doing that... Oh no, it's fine. Whatever. Maybe that is the right way to do it. That's probably a better way to do it. Sometimes, some numbers are bigger than other numbers. Sometimes, they're the same. How can we know? Comparisons. You can borrow it later. ... Get 2 things from the inbox. If they are equal, put 1 in the outbox. Discard non-equal pairs. Repeat. We have comments. They don't let you type, you have to like actually write them out. Man. Okay. Is there a mod that lets you type the comments? Okay, get 2 things from the inbox. Okay. If they are equal, put 1 of them in the outbox. Okay, so you put 1 in the outbox. Put 2. Put 0. You put 0 if they're equal. Jump if 0. How do you check if they're equal? If they are equal. Okay, if they're equal, then if you subtract them, the subtracted result will equal 0. Too much logic, so true. Is that when people use the dank emote? Because I have some subscriptions where they have the dank emote. And like, I don't fully understand what they mean by that. Is that when it's like too much to understand? What's the deal? Okay, so you take this. You have to copy it to 0. And then what you gotta do, you take another thing from the inbox and you subtract it. And then if it is 0, then you put it in the outbox. If it's not, then you put it, then you go back. Yes. And then you repeat. Yes. Dank is for dumb moments, except it's for volume. There's like way too dank, and then there's like regular dank. But the way too dank doesn't always have the green hat. Anyway, I think this should do something, right? This is a 2. So the 8 is not equal to 2. So it should be discarded. Just throw it away. The 5 is there. The next 5 is, it is equal. Oh, but I put the 0 in there. I should not be putting the 0. I should be putting whatever was there. So you copy from 0. And then you put it in the outbox. It is 0. Yes. Is the command line infinite? Infinite lines is what sometimes puts me off those games where you can brute force yourself into a corner. You mean like the infinite instructions? I think it is infinite, but then like once you solve it, it'll tell you how much they recommend for you to have. So they'll be like, you know, you did it in 10 instructions. But try to do it in 8. And then you go, oh, I see. I did it incorrectly. Okay, so the 9 is there. They are not the same, so you don't put them in. But then these 2 9s are the same. So then they both go. There's probably a better way to do it. Most likely. Complete in 27 or fewer steps. Hold on. There has to be like a better way. Like I have this thing where like if it is 0, you jump here. If not, then we jump back there. Is there like a more optimal way to do this? You could perhaps inbox copy to 0, you subtract jump if 0. We had a similar thing where like if there was a way to jump if not 0, that would make it better. But it does not appear that there is. So if it is 0, you want to copy it and put it in the outbox. Otherwise, You simply go back to the start. But then, like, I don't know what to do. What if I put the jump here? That's like the same, right? But that'd be 2 jumps, so that would be worse. This would actually be worse than what I had. Yeah, it's worse. Whatever. It says these challenges can be difficult, so maybe I don't. Maybe I don't want to do it. There's been a change of plans. Accounting department has determined treating all numbers equally is no longer profitable. They want the big numbers only. Grab 2 things from inbox. Put only the bigger of the 2. Jump if the thing you're holding is negative. Okay, so it's like kind of similar to the previous one. You take one thing, you copy it to one of them, you take the second thing, and then you subtract. So you're holding... Okay, given this, we take a 7. We put the 7 in there. Welcome, Brooke. You take the 2, and then you subtract 7 minus 2. Then you have 5. It is not negative, which means that 7... Wait, hold on. 7... Sub means you subtract what's there. Sub. Does that subtract what you're holding? What is the result? What is the left-hand side and the right-hand side? How do I check? Sub. You subtract what you're holding in your hand with what's in 0. Okay, so 7, you're subtracting 2. 2 minus 7, that's negative 5. So that is negative, which means that 2 is smaller. So you want to put the 7 in there. So if it is negative, you want to copy from the first one. Hold on, let me put myself here. To copy from here. If it's not negative, you want to copy, you want to add twice because you just subtracted, so you add it twice, and then but then you get the larger one. But then how do you get the original back? You would have to, I guess if you add it back, you would just get back the number, right? So then that is the larger one. And then you jump over here. And then from here, then you put it in the outbox. And then you loop, right? Is that the strat here? So we want the 7 to go in there, right? The 7 and the 2. Smaller. Okay, then you add it. And then you put that in there. 7. And we have negative 9, negative 6. 6. Is it 3? Okay, so you add it back. Yes, negative 6 is in fact... Wait, was that correct? I don't know if that was correct. The 3... Same. Okay, put the 3 in there. This one we want the negative 4 to be put in there. Negative 4, we have negative 6. It's not the same. Okay, then we put the negative. Okay, this is correct. I got it. Look at that. Optimal. Maybe not optimal, but like good enough for the challenge. See, that was the strat. You gotta add things. Some people might consider putting the thing in slot number 2, register 2. Not me. I know, you can add them back.
And that, ladies, is how I saved a bundle on my long-distance telephone service.
So funny. Hilarious joke.
Back to work, everyone.
You've been working here for so many years. What's happening?
A massive army of machines has surrounded the city. The machines are not moving, and they are not communicating.
That's
Local
concerning.
authorities are investigating.
It's concerning, but it doesn't involve us, so surely it's fine. We're not doing the option one. We're just going ahead. Ha ha ha. Positive attitudes were determined to increase productivity. Welcome, Jose. What kind of human resources is this? I don't know. Mandatory smile. Management is watching. Send each thing from the inbox to the outbox, but if a number of negative, first remove its negative sign. Okay, so you gotta add twice. Simple. Simple as that. If it's negative, then you have to copy to and then add, and then add again, and then put it, then you have the outbox. Alright, and then go back. Now if it is negative, then you want to do this. If it's not negative, you simply go back here. Yes. So 9, not negative. Wait, he just threw it away. Why would you simply throw it away? No, you have to put outbox. Okay, no, you gotta jump to here. Yes. 1, it's not negative. You put in there. -4, that's negative. You put it down. You add. Oh, you gotta subtract. Oh no, you gotta subtract. Not add. You gotta subtract. Welcome, Props Not Jack. I'll get this out. Get that out of here. Get this out of here. You gotta subtract the negative. So simple. 3, you put that in there. -7, you put that down and you add. I mean, you subtract. And then you put. And then you do the same thing. Yeah, okay, easy. Simple. There it is. Use 8 or fewer. I've done it. We have not done the optimal solution. How do you optimize? How can you possibly optimize this? I mean, I guess if you, like, instead of jumping, if you just, like, you have this one. If it is negative. If it's not negative, maybe you just, like, you could just have an outbox in here. And then jump back to there. Is that more optimal? Is that valid? It is. Okay, I see. I understand. It did say it's not possible to optimize both with one solution. So, you know, one time you do this, one time you do that. Hold on, so given that information, I think I understand what they mean here. With the other things that I didn't do optimally. At least they mock you with developer optimal solutions and not hyper optimized community ones. So true. So true. Okay, hold on, let's go back then. Given that knowledge, I know. I understand now. Welcome, Defins. What did I do last time? There's a more optimal way to do this. So this one, what did I get for this one? Just grab and put. Just grab and put. Now, something about this was not optimal. Complete in 25 or fewer steps. My solution completes in 30 steps. So what is a more optimal way to do this? What if you just, like, repeated this? What if you had loop unfolding, whatever this is called? Is that better? That is better. Okay, I understand. Loop unrolling, that's what you mean. When you manually unroll the loop, That's how it is. Nothing can make you feel dumber than looking at Zachtronics histograms, finding you're the lower 5%. Surely it's fine. Yeah, this is a puzzle game. It's like programming. Increase code space. Okay, so for this one, what was the issue here? It's because I was doing too many jumps. Right. So we have to complete in 3 fewer steps. So rather than jumping back to inbox, you could simply put another inbox here. I guess you don't even need to jump. You don't even need this one. Get that out of there. No, you want to put... Wait, no, you do. You want to put outbox there. And then otherwise... Wait, but then you'd be doing the same thing. If it is 0... Wait. Send only zeros. Inbox, we take inbox. If it is 0, put it in the outbox. If it's not 0, then it's in here. And we take another thing from the inbox, perhaps. And... But then it might be that. So that doesn't help. All low. What if we can add something? It is 0. Send only the zeros. What if we subtracted it from itself? What if everything is lit? What if we just keep adding zeros? No. Jump if 0. How would I do this more optimally? Jump if 0. If it's not 0, inbox. But then it might be... But then the next one might be another one. What if we had... this? What if we had this? Does this do anything? You can't, okay. You can't do that. Shrimply cannot do that. Is this valid? Is this even better? This is like the same. It's literally the same. Jump in 0. Inbox. Welcome Shadow. What's this game? It's Human Resource Company. I was gonna say Human Resource Company, but it's actually Human Resource Machine. When I was like typing out the title of this stream on YouTube, I also had it as Human Resource Company, and then I realized it was wrong. It's machine. Now what is a company if not just a machine? I simply don't know. Jump if 0. Inbox. Jump. Back. Oh, is it because I had this there? Does this count as a thing? Is that something? Zone? No. Alright, whatever. I'll do this later. Let's do this one. Do they still make games? This company? I don't know. These Zachtronic games. I did buy Exapunks and Shenzhen IO. And I do plan on playing them on stream at some point. I don't know. Where do I get this game? Steam. You can go on Steam. I don't know how much it costs. You can check on Steam though. There was a sale, but that sale is over. Okay, let's go to Countdown. Welcome back. Tick, tick. Time keeps ticking. For each number in the inbox, send that to the outbox, followed by all numbers down or up to 0. New commands. They add or subtract 1. The result is given back to you and also written on the floor. Let's see. Yeah, it looked at Shenzhen. Like the gameplay does not look that engaging from like a viewing standpoint, I feel like, but I'm sure it's fun. Okay, for each number in inbox, okay, we take from inbox. Then we simply we put that number, we gotta copy it as well. That number and numbers down to 0. So you gotta take the thing, and then you have to copy it to the floor, and then you gotta put it in the outbox, and then you have to have a smaller number, and then you put that in the outbox. Now you could, okay, jump. If it is 0, then you don't want to. But if it's not 0, if the thing you're holding is not 0, then you simply have to, I guess you don't need to copy it, right? Hold on. Get that out of there. Take it, hold on. Forget about this loop for now. It's confusing us. You take the thing, this is a 3. You put it in the outbox, and then you decrement it. Right, and then if it is 0, or up to 0, hold on. Okay, so you have to account for negatives and positives. Well, you can consider that later. Let's just consider positives. If it is positive, then you want to repeatedly subtract and put in outbox. Right? So hold on. Put outbox. If it is 0, then we're done. If it's not 0, then you decrement it, and then you put it in the outbox, and then you go back, you jump back to here. Right, so this should work for this. Let's test this for one number, 3. You put the 3. Oh no, but then the 3 is gone. Then we don't have the 3. So we do have to copy it to the floor. We have to copy it to the floor. And then we have to copy from, if it is, copy from the floor. No, this is totally different from ownership. We have 8, we put it there. Okay, then no. Can't jump if 0 if you have empty hands. Oh, then you have to pick it up. Okay, so copy from 0. 6, you put the 6 in there. You go back, you pick this up. It is not 0, you decrement it. It's a fine, you put it there. Do the same thing. Okay, you go to 4, go to 0. Eventually you go to 0. Okay, that's fine, because we didn't loop it. And then you gotta go repeat. The ownership goes from in to out. No, it's not the same. It's not exactly the same. Okay, now we have to consider negative numbers. If we do this, the 5 will go negative forever. Look at this. It's gonna go back to the more negatives. So we have to check for negatives. If it is negative, then we simply have to do a different thing. If it is negative, then instead of subtracting, you add. But then if it is, if it's not negative, hold on, hold the frick on. If it is negative, you will then have to add. Now, if it's not negative, you subtract. But then how do you do? It sucks that there's no else. There's only if, there's no else. So you have to like do things weirdly. If it is negative, then you add. You put in the outbox. If it's not negative, you subtract and you put in the outbox. And then you go back to here. Yes, so this 8 is fine. We have already determined the 8 is fine. Okay, now now it's correct. Now it goes that way. And we put the 0. That one, okay, this is correct. It's not optimal, probably. Wow, holy frick, that's bad. we didn't have optimal solution for any of this. It's assembly bars. It sure is. Okay, so there's a better way to do it. Now, surely, instead of, I think the inefficiency is with this thing going on here. It's missing the things we need. So copy from. If it's outbox, bump. So if it is negative, what if we just had like a whole separate branch for this? If it's negative, then if it's negative, I have played Celeste, not on stream. It is a hard game though. Okay, if 0, if it's 0, then you're done. Then you go back. If it's not 0, if it's negative, hold on. If it's negative, then you want to be adding. It's negative. Oh god, what the heck? It's there. If it's jump, you jump to the outbox. You put this in the outbox. It's negative, you go down there. Otherwise, this is, hold on, let's put this here. Positive. Positive. Though there, it's positive. If it is positive, you go here. And then you go back to... Yes, then you go back to there. But then what is this? What's the point of this? Get this out of there. And then this one, you also go back to here. I don't know if this is good. It's bad. It's bad. Is this an actual programming language? No, but it's similar to assembly. Bump, jump if negative. Bump minus. What do you mean? Bump it. Oh wait, you could. Bump plus jump if negative. I'm going to so we're still a minute away from hydration. I'm gonna do okay now. It is now time for hydration. I was gonna hydrate a minute early, but now it's good. Welcome, CL. I don't know. You have to decide that on your own. I cannot determine this for you. Copy from. No, I don't feel like optimizing. Let's just move on to the next puzzle. No need to optimize. Stop and reset. Hold on. Can I like not go? Is there no way to like just go back to the Menu. Do we have to beat it to go back to the menu? I already beat it though. I already had this. Would you recommend it to a good friend? No. I would not. I enjoy it though. I don't know if everyone would enjoy this, but I like it. It's a very, very specialized kind of game. Inbox copy 2. Okay, jump if 0. Is there a way to like go back to my solution that I had? My correct solution from earlier? You take from inbox, copy 2 0. And put it in the outbox. Okay. Copy from 0. Hold on, get all this out. There's too much branching logic. Yeah, you can't even commit, can you? What is this? Oh, you can. It's down the clipboard? Hold on, what does this look like in my clipboard? What does that look like? Yo, they have like actual it is actually like, hold on, you can't see this. But let me show you what the copy to clipboard actually looked like. Let me add a text source. Welcome, Yurga. This is what happens when you copy it to the clipboard. This looks very much like assembly. Inbox copy 2 0 outbox. What is B? Oh, this is like jump. You jump to. This is Rust. It's not Rust though. It's assembly. Okay, so what did I do last time? Inbox outbox. Copy from 0. If it is negative, wonder if you can name the jump locations. You can't, but you can put labels. It's kind of annoying though, because you gotta like write them out. It's weird. Okay, let's see. Copy from. So if it is negative, then you write it to. No, then you bump plus. And you put that in the outbox. And then if it's not negative, you go there. Then you jump back to here. This was my horribly inefficient thing from earlier. And then what? Was this it? That first outbox should be copied from. This one? No, because you put the thing in there, and then you go back and you pick it up. Maybe you're right, I don't know. Inbox. Okay, take from the inbox. Copy to there. Put in the outbox. You copy the number again, and then you check. Is it negative? It's not negative. Then you decrease it and you put in the outbox, and then you repeat. Repeat until. Oh, you need an if 0. Right, that's what I had. If it is 0, then you go back there. That's what it was. Right. But this was what I had before. This is the suboptimal approach. And you know what? That's fine. That's totally fine. We're just gonna move on. No need to dwell on optimizing solutions. Multiplication. Seems like yesterday we were learning about adding. Fond memories. We worked so hard back then. For each For each 2 things in the inbox, multiply them and outbox the result. Don't worry about negative numbers. You get labels. Okay, so now we get to name our registers. Instead of 0, it's hello and 0. Also, the music changed. For 2 things in the inbox, multiply them and outbox the result. Okay, we take from inbox. We then... Where's multiply? Multiply them. How do we multiply? There's no multi. Do you have to like add repeatedly? Copy from jump if 0, jump if negative. You have to put your value decremented. Put the other value as a counter, decremented by 1, and then loop until that value is 0. What the frick? You can't just give us multiplication, we have to do it ourselves. Alright, well... Labels. How do I make labels? How do I label... Okay, I see. Okay, instead of 0. Hold on, let's clear this. So there's a 0 in there for some reason. Why is there a 0 in there? Well, the 0 is your what is the name for the 2 things you multiply? A multiplicator. Multiplicator. Okay, so this is B. Let's put A. Okay, so what do we do here? We have a 0. Welcome, Michael. Get this out. This is confusing me. We take a thing from the inbox. This is our first value. We put it in register A. And then we take the next one and we put it in B. Put it in B. And then if B is 0, then you're done. Then you just put 0. Then you just put 0 in the outbox. No, you don't. No, you don't. Hold on, Sully. I'm gonna hold on. If I'm stuck, then I'll leave the comment. Simply continuing to work through. Okay, if it is we want to add A to itself B times. Now, okay, so we have the accumulator. Hold on. A. This will be the frick. Maybe I'll name these better. Instead of A, this will be what do I name this? This will be the X. Instead of A, it's X. Okay? Instead of A, it's X. We need an accumulator. We need, okay, this is I. Lowercase I for number of iterations. And we need, this is our result that we are adding to. The accumulator. If you're familiar with fold left. Okay, so we take, this is our first thing. It's in X. We have our next thing. Why did I name this B? Why is there a 0 in there? Yeah, reducer. Jump if 0. Copy to B. We have X. Okay, now B. You know what? Let's not name it B. This one. Get this out. Get this out of there. I'll call this one I. This is our index. This is the thing that we're going to decrement, okay? There are no negatives right now. Copy to I. Okay, so I is there. And then we want to... If I is 0... If I am 0... Then we're done. Then we just, we copy from our accumulator and we put it in the outbox. And then we loop, but don't forget about that for now. Then if it's not 0, we want to do something until it's 0. So if it's not 0, we want to add... We would like to add... Hold on, we gotta start off with... accumulator must be initialized to 0. So we gotta copy from the thing that has 0. And then we got to copy it to accumulator. And then we have the loop. Right, this goes there. No, hold on, the other way. So this is our main loop. This is our initializer. This is our loop. Okay, we take this, we put it in X, copy it, and copy the next value to I. And then if I is 0, then it's... Wait, then it would have to be 0. No, then you put there. Okay, let's forget about if 0 first. We first then have to... If it's not 0, decrement I. We're currently holding I. We gotta bump negative I. Right? But you gotta add first. And then no, you wait. No. You gotta copy from X, add to accumulator. Add to this. What does add do? Add the contents of a tile on the floor to whatever you're holding. The result goes back into your hands. Okay. So we have to copy from X, add to accumulator, and then we have to put it back into the accumulator. Put it there. And then we subtract I. Assembly stream when? Maybe never. Okay, and then we repeat. If it is 0, then we copy and put it in the outbox. I feel like this is not going to be correct, but let's see. Take 0. We initialize this. We put the 8 in there. We put the 3 in there. We copy the 3. We add this. Yes, it's there. We go here, we decrement this. We put that there. Take this one, we put that back there. We decrement this. Put that in there. That was 8 times 3. That is correct. Oh, but then what are we doing? Oh, that is correct. Look at that. But the 1 and the 2. So the result should be 2. We have the 1. Oh no, I forgot to reset it. Okay, so we gotta copy 0 to somewhere. Oh, that's why they had it called 0. Let's see. Okay, so we also need to reinitialize it. Welcome loop, do QC. So we do have to copy to 0 as well. You can copy 0 from the decremented I. That is also true, because we have... Yes, that is true. So true. We do know that I is in 0. So... After copying to outbox, copy it back to accumulator. So true. We don't even need the 0. We have 6 and 5. Okay, 6 times 5. We should have 30. 30 is there. Empty value you can't copy to. Okay, we have to. Right, we have to pick up. Copy from. I. Risk V. That was correct. 9 times 9. We should have 81. 81 should be in here. Yes. It's complicated. It's not. There's a more optimal solution, but I don't know. We don't have to do it now. Fibonacci visitor? No, I don't think I will. 0 terminated sum. Do you know what 0 terminated string is? It's a very old technique. We don't expect you to know. I know what it is. Let me ask an external source. The inbox is filled with 0 terminated strings. Tell me these are strings. 81, is this ASCII? The inbox is filled with 0 terminated strings. What's that? Add together all the numbers in each string. When you reach the end of a string, put your sum in the outbox. Okay. I see. Yeah, there's C strings in Rust. And they do have nulls. Okay, so what do we do here? We have to take while value is not 0. Okay, take a value from inbox. If it is 0, then we have to okay, let's add an accumulator. This is the sum. Currently computed sum. And then we have what's in the 0? We have to initialize something. Initialize what? What am I adding? What am I doing? Okay, first we gotta copy to. We have to hold on. Copy from this thing. Copy it to your accumulator. I guess you don't need to. No, you do, because you have to like reloop it. Welcome Hongtown. Does the 0 need to be anything other than clearing your accumulator? You need something to clear it with from the beginning, probably. Or maybe no, it's probably just there for like 0. For clearing out every loop. Okay, so we copy from 0 to accumulator. And then we take a thing from, hold on, we already have that. Take a thing from inbox. And then you copy it to accumulator. You take another thing from inbox. And you add it to what is in accumulator. And then you repeat that until it's a 0. So if 0, take from inbox. If 0, if it is 0, copy your accumulator to outbox. Put that in outbox. Otherwise, if it's not 0, copy your current thing to there. You don't need this. And you add it. And then you loop. You continue back to here. First copy to an inbox is pointless. First copy to an inbox. What? Hold on. Copy from 0. I guess we don't, yeah, you're right. You don't really need it because you can just write what's in there to there. Okay, take a thing from inbox. If it's 0, then no, you have to copy something to it. Like if you start with the 0, you have to. Yeah, undo. Welcome, liquid cake. Accumulator is not 0 initialized. Hold on, let's see what happens here. Take 0, you initialize it. Take the 8, you add it. Wait, why? Hold on, what the frick are you doing? Okay. You take another, hold on, I jumped to the wrong place. If it is 0, copy from accumulator, you put it in that box. Otherwise, it's not 0. You copy to accumulator. No, you don't. You don't. You do this. I had it in the other way. Do you even need 0 to initialize the accumulator? You can just set it to the first value in the sum. Okay, I don't know. Hold on. Let me just solve this first. That's wrong. What did you, hold on. Add. Okay, you have to inbox. Add. Hit 0. Add. And then you jump. Oh, then you jump back. You have to go back to the inbox. That's what I did wrong. It was there. Why am I putting these zeros in there? This is valid. This is valid. It's not optimal, but it's valid. You could remove things. You could continue to optimize, but maybe I don't know if I want to do that. Yeah, the zeros are terminators. You can just set it to the first value in the sum. Yeah, but then you would have to, whatever, let's just move on to the next one. If we wanted to optimize, we can do it later. It's totally fine. Optimization is the root of all evil. The littlest number. To reduce our carbon footprint, management is requesting the smallest numbers. For each 0 terminated string, send only the smallest number you've seen in the string. You will never be given an empty string. Reset and repeat for each string. Alright, we want to find the smallest. So from this, we should return a 1. Take inbox. You have to copy to, we'll call this one min. This will be the smallest value we've seen. No, and then this one, we'll just call this A. Copy to A. Why am I copying to A? I don't know. You take from inbox, you copy to A. Also, okay, the first iteration of the loop, min has to be initialized to A. Or to whatever you took. Then after that, you can loop differently. Copy to A. And then you have to, so to find if something is larger, you have to subtract them. So you have to then take the next thing and subtract from, what does subtract do? Subtract the contents of a specific tile on the floor from what you're holding. So it would be what you're holding minus this thing Subtract this from that. It goes back into your hand. Okay, so it does not get replaced in there. So you take the thing, you subtract it from min. If it is negative, it means... If it's negative, it means your number that you are holding is smaller than the minimum. So, if it's negative, you want to add... You want to retrieve the number you just had. So you can get that by adding min back. And then you can... So now, then you copy what you're holding to min. So given this, you then have the minimum. Okay, and then if it's not, then you just go back. You just go back. Why do I even need A? I don't know. Okay, so if it's negative, you do this. If it's not negative, you get the next thing. Now you have to check then if the value is 0, then you just copy to min. No, you copy for if it is 0, then you have to copy. Need A to make the strings, do you? We're not actually making the strings. So. You just take the smallest number we've seen. Hold on. If it's 0, then we take min and put in out. So if 0, copy from min, put to outbox. And to min, copy to min. We have to go from here back to here. We have to go from here back to here. Don't you need to add all the numbers together, and when you reach 0, you need to compare the current string? No, you just take whatever the smallest in that string. You don't need to add the numbers together. I'm only adding to find out whether something is smaller. Reach 0, terminated string. The smallest. I don't know. Let's see if this works. Take the 8. 8 is the smallest we've seen. Why did I put it in A? What am I doing with A? 2? That seems not valid. No, that's fine. Yeah, that's... 1 is smallest. And then this one we should be returning 3. It's there. So, oh no, I forgot to reset it. Okay, I have to copy from 0. Oh, maybe A is wait, what am I doing here? If we see if it is 0, okay, then we have to copy 0 to, okay, copy from min. No, wait. What am I doing? Jump of 0. Copy. Oh, we have to put a 0 somewhere. No, we don't. What am I doing? No. Okay. Jump. You have to jump from here back to here. No. To there. Wait, then, like, what is this for? hold on. Let's check what this is. Put the 8. We want to return 1 here. Okay. No, that's wrong. That's wrong. What was that inbox for? Oh, because the first one is always gonna... The first thing in an iteration is always gonna be the minimum. Right, so that is correct. Take the min. We don't really need A. 1. 1 is smaller than 8. Welcome, Nano Dan. And then we put it in there. Take 13. I don't know what the A is for. It's fine. We should be returning 2 from this. 7. It's fine. We got the 2. It's there. Put this over there. Okay, this one we should be returning a 5. Yeah, no, that works. Okay, but we gotta get rid of that A. This does nothing for us. It is fun. You gotta use your facts and logic here. This works. Did you doubt me? Obviously this works. It's not the optimal in terms of speed, but it does work. Cumulative countdown. What is the purpose of this assignment? Something about calculating the volume beneath staircases. For each thing in the inbox, outbox the sum of itself plus all numbers down to 0. If inbox is 3, outbox should be 6. It's 3, 2. Oh, this is like, what's that thing called? Where you, like, add itself and all the numbers. One of the jumps goes after the inbox when it should be before. It's factorial? Isn't factorial multiplication? What's the equivalent for addition? There's like a name for it. I don't know what it is. Anyway, let's see. How do we do this? Well, we definitely need an accumulator. Triangle number. And then we need accumulator is like the total sum. We have one for like the current iteration. Here, let me just call this total. Triangular numbers. I wish they would let you type. Okay, we have total. This is like all the numbers. And then we need a thing for like our current number, which I will call confusingly the accumulator. And then we need then we need what? We need wait, for each thing in the inbox. Oh, okay. We take from inbox. Outbox the sum. Third one's sum. Hold on. Take inbox. Well, okay, first we have to initialize total. Copy from Pascal's triangle. Copy from 0. Let's call this 0. Copy from 0 to total. Okay, then you take a thing from the inbox. You add it to total. You also... No, hold on. You have to... Yeah, you add it to total. Then you copy it 2. This isn't really accumulating. This is like the thing you're subtracting. So you copy you copy to accumulator. This is like what do you call it? The thing that you subtract? You just call it I. Obviously, you copy to I, and then you subtract. Yeah, to total. You subtract. Copy it to I. Then you bump down. And then you add it to total again. Minuend. Okay, so this is the loop. Inbox. Add to total. Copy that value to I. And then you decrement I. And then you add it back to total. And then you bump minus. Hey, what are we doing with bump? Isn't bump minus? You should be bumping this. Does bump put the thing back in your hand? Subtract 1 from the contents of a specific tile on the floor. Result is written back to the floor and also your hands. Okay, so assuming this is, we start with 3. Yeah, we can just step through this. You put this in there. You take 3. We add it to this. We also put it in I. Wait, we didn't put it in total. Why did I not put it in total? It should also have been... add to total. And tile to what? Oh, right, it doesn't go. Sorry, we copy to total. Right. Why do it then why do we need this? Put that out of there. Copy it to total. We copy it to I. And then we subtract. We add this back to total. And then we loop unless it's 0. If it is 0, you don't do it. If it's not 0, if it's not 0, then you do this again. And if it is 0, then you're done. So you copy from total. And you put it in the outbox. And then you loop. It's probably something wrong here, but whatever. You have total, you have I, you have 3, you have 2. Wait, I'm not doing anything with these numbers. Hold on. Max seating allowed. It's true. Hold on. Okay, so we add to total, but we also have to put the number back. So we copy it back to total. Yes. So we have 3. We have I. We add 2. We put it. We add 1. 6. So it's 0. So now we put the 6. What are you doing? What are you doing? Jump if 0. Something, he did something wrong there. Okay, copy to total. If it is 0, oh, because you're not holding I. So you copy from I. And then if I is 0, then you go. then you go. We got this one. This is fine. You got this one. It's now 6. Copy this. It is now 0. So what are you doing? That felt like more instructions than it should have been. But that's fine, right? Is this fine? Is this fine? Why is this negative? Why is that? What am I doing? Hold on. Because I did not initialize I? Because it started at 0. Okay, so if this is already 0, then I need to not do that. And I could just do that. It compares after initial subtraction. Right. True. So what if I just had this here? What if I just had this here? Is that something? Is this anything? Okay, this 0, we should be putting a 0 right in there. Yep, okay. Alright, I got it. I understand. We've been working this job for 25 years. Simple. Not optimal, but possible. Gonna be telling some jokes in here. Hey, what the? This isn't jokes. What is this? And why is my face tracking dead? What? What's she looking at? What's going on in this world? Is that a... That's the moon? Is that the lunar eclipse? Why is the moon so big? Is she working overtime? What's happening? What's the lore of this game? That's not the moon. That's I don't know what that is. Is that a UFO? Robots? The robot invasion is here? Literally 1984? Alright, that's cool. I've been working this job for 29... What the frick is this? Letters? You can now access slots on the floor directly. What does that mean? You'll see. It's going to change everything. Imagine each thing in the inbox is an address. No, we got pointers now? Oh man. Pointers. Each address refers to a tile 0 to 9 on your task, on the floor. For each address in the inbox, pick up the letter at that address and outbox it. You can now access tiles on the floor indirectly. Copy from 12 versus copy from dereferenced 12. 12 as a pointer. 12. So 12 contains 8. So this would grab Y. So loosely connected universe. So true. Okay, so we take a thing. Hold on. We take an 8. And we have to put a Y in there. So we take an inbox. This is call this address. Or whatever it's called. We take inbox. We copy it to address. And then we copy from dereference address. And we put it in outbox, and then we loop. Is that it? We take the 8, we put that in there. We copy from the Y. Okay, we take the 3, we put it in here. We copy from E. Yes, okay. I understand time. Yera 0. Yera O. Easy. Finally, optimal solution. They were just teaching us how this works. Well, what the frick? Special covert assignment. Management is requesting strings from the floor. Okay, each thing in the inbox is an address of a tile on the floor. For each address provided in the inbox, outbox the requested item from the floor and following items on the what? For each thing in the inbox is an address of a tile on the floor. Okay, so this 4 points to this 4. For each address provided in the inbox, outbox the requested item from the floor and all following items on the floor until you reach. Okay, so it's like you take, okay, you're just reading strings until you reach a 0 and putting them into the output. So like for example, this 4 means you would take this 4, we would take this H, we would see a 0, and then we would move on to the next thing. Then we would do 15, which would go here. We would take the E, put it in there. We have the 0, so then we take the 7, and then we just do it repeatedly. Okay. So you take from inbox. Then you gotta have, like, this is the address. You have to dereference this. You have to copy it to address. And then you have to copy from dereference address. And then you put that... Okay, but you copy from dereference address. But first you must check if it's 0. If it is 0, then you go back. If it's not 0, then you must put it in the outbox. But first you should increment. You should increment what's in the address first. Right, so you have this thing. Open call. You increment what's in the address. There could be an off by 1 here, so maybe let's not do that yet. Hold on. We take. Okay, well, let's walk this through. This 4, right? We take the 4. We put it in here. This now has a 4. We dereference the 4. So we go to T. So now we have T. We would like to put that T and also increment to the next thing. So if the thing we dereference is 0, then we just, okay, then we take from outbox, we put in outbox, then we bump address. Does bump give us the value? It does. So we bump and then we just loop. We repeat until not 0. And then if it is 0, then we go back. Okay. We're not even getting paid. Okay, here, let's go. Let's see what this is. Take the 4, put it in there. It's 4. We go to the 4th one. We take the T, we put it in there. We increment this to 5. We go to H. We put the H. We increment this to 6. We go to 6. There's a 0. So then we just pick up the next thing. Go to 15. Okay, this should work. Easy. The target X is awake. X. T. Take this X. We're not supposed to read that, but I read it. I understand. Yo, we had the optimal solution. Literally no way to get better than this. I mean, there probably is a way to get better, but they don't expect this. String reverse. Hello backwards. How are you today? Haha. Okay, no, seriously. For each 0 terminated string in the inbox, reverse it and put the result in the outbox. Cloud. Okay, so now these things can contain letters. For each 0 terminated string in the inbox. Okay, we take from inbox. We then have to put it. We have to reverse it. So what do? We have to take a string. We take this one. We increment. No, copy. Hold on. Get this out of here. Take from inbox. We copy to whatever is dereferenced. So this is address. Address. Interviews. You were asked about capitalizing letters. What if I got a 10,000 character string? We simply don't know. Okay, we copy the address, then we increment address. And then we loop. Until we see a 0. So if it is 0, then we then have to do it in reverse. So then we copy from address. Hold on, copy from. We then have to move it to the outbox. And we have to decrement address. And then we loop. We loop until address is loop until address is not 0. So like, hold on. To put this here. This is a comment, but I'm not going to write anything in the comment. I'm simply using this to delineate our blocks of code. This is populating the values there. This one is in reverse. So we copy from address, we put it in the outbox, we decrement address. Now if it is 0, then we simply have to, then we're done, right? Then we go back to the beginning. I think. Take C, we put it there. Increment this. Take L. Do the same thing. Okay. Okay, now, oh frick. You can't copy from with an empty tile on the floor. So we're here. We copy, what did I just do? We copy from address, but there's nothing there. So we first have to... Wait, what did I do? Hold on. Step back and debug. Okay, so we picked up a 0. And then copy from... Oh, but there's nothing in the 3. We have to reset address. The 3 is... Oh, because I have to decrement. I have to decrement address first. Okay, so you put this here first. But what if address is 0? Whatever. Let's see what this is for now. We take Y. Take O. We take U. Okay, and then have 0. And then you put this there. You can't jump if you have empty hands. Okay, jump is 0. We have to copy from... We have to take the value from address. Copy from... address. Array start from 0. Don't you program in Lua though? Shouldn't you know that they don't start at 0? Maybe I shouldn't bump until after. It's like, you know, I could bump. The address should be... No, because I do have to. Whatever, let's just go. Take this there, right? And then we take the 0. This, put that. Take this one. Goat. Goat. Goat Lake. Many. Many Goat Lake. Okay, I got it. I understand. Hey, look, we're getting these so optimal. See, as soon as you start doing the you know, the dereferencing and addresses stuff, I got this. The other stuff, that's like whatever. I mean, that's complicated. This stuff is easy. Inventory report. Accounting verification. Surprise audit. There are a few of my favorite things. Let's get started. For each thing in the inbox, send to the outbox the total number of matching items on the floor. We have to count things now? So we have to increment... I see. Okay, we take an A. We put this as like what we're checking for. And then we have to like... count how many... We have to have a counter. We have to increment this to go up until 14 or whatever. And then for every time we see a matching thing, then how do we do that? How do we know that it's matched? We have no way to compare these. Can we subtract letters from other letters? How do you check for equality? Do you have to like... What are we doing? I don't know. What if we cheat? Can you subtract? Hold on, let's just see what happens. If you take inbox and you subtract from... Wait, how do you do that? How do you check for equality of things? Simply don't know. So you want to check... Okay, so this is like our string terminator. Hold on, let me hydrate first. Alright. So, For each thing in the inbox, send to the outbox the total number of matching items on the floor. I guess you could just go through this. There's only like 4 values. So you could go through each of these. And then count. How does this work? Take the B. What if you just go to copy from dereferenced this. This will be address. Copy from address. We copied from 0 and then we bumped address. Wait. How does this... what the heck? How do you do this? How do you compare these? How does this work? How could you possibly even do this? Like, I'm thinking, like, if I could, like, have a counter here, like, maybe this will be B. How many B's? That's how many is there? What's an ellipsis? This is just a comment. You can write whatever you want. It does nothing. And this thing. Let's see. This is the first one that is like kind of tricky. I don't even know how to approach this one. So how do you compare? Okay, so let's say we take inbox. We have A. We want to iterate through all of these. If it is equal to A, it's adding while holding the letter to. That's what I'm wondering. How do I then do that? Copy from. Okay, what if we copy from the reference address and then we add to. What if we dereference a B? What does that do? What does that do? You can't indirect. Okay, so that's invalid. Expected. Okay, now what if you add the values though? You can't add with a letter. You can't add letters. Can you bump the letters? You can't bump with letters. Thank you, Snacko, for the 16 months. You can't. Well, then what can you do with letters? What could you even possibly do with the B? Adding with characters, add. Dereference. Copy. Jump. Jump. Negative. How are you supposed to compare? This makes no sense. What if you add, you can't do? We've determined that you can't do this though. You can bump reference. Yeah, but then like what do you do with it? You can bump this, but then you would be pointing at 1. But then what do you do with that? How do you compare the thing you're holding? How do you know that it's equal? Bump, add, you iterate address. Yeah, but then how do you know? How do you compare them? Then what do you do with the address? Copy from address. Did I try sub? subtract. But they probably would say you can't subtract numbers. You can subtract numbers? You hold on. They said you can't add numbers, and yet you can subtract numbers? That's messed up. You expect me to know that we can subtract? Okay, so this is what this is what we can use to detect whether they're the same. Okay. So if we then have this. Hold on. So we have to take the B. If it is the same, we then have to, if it is 0, then we have to, this is like count. I'll just call this C for count. First we have to initialize count to 0. Copy from 0. Copy to C. Okay, so this is the count of how many are there. And then we copy the value from address. So now we're holding B. Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Copy. But then if we're holding B, wouldn't that override? So we have to put the B somewhere. So this is current. So we have a current thing that we're looking at. This is the count. So we have to copy 0 to count. We have to hold on. Copy from count. There's nothing in count. Copy from this. This will give us a 0. We copy that to count. We should have something just for 0. We should copy from... We should just call this 0. You know, let's have this... Hold on. Let's just have this always be 0. Okay, so this is... This one is... our address. So copy from 0. We put that into count. We put that into, what is current? Oh, current is what we're holding. So we put that into address. We start from address 0. Then we copy, we take our inbox and we put it into current. So that is the current letter that we're iterating over. So now address is 0. Then we have to copy from dereferenced address. And then we subtract it from current. Subtract from current. And then if they're equal, then you get 0. Then you have to increment count. Sorry, if they're 0, then increment count. If they're not equal, then you have to go here. And then from here, you have to increment, then you have to increment the address. Bump address. Bump address and continue. Bump address. And go. Bump address, then copy from it. Then you loop, right? So we have this one. And then we have to go until we reach 0. So we have to say, after we have reached this number, then we know that we are done. But how do we know that we've reached 0? If we've reached 0. Well, you could say copy from. Hold on, let's see what this does first. We put all of this in here. 0, we go to 0. We count B. What was that? Oh, we take the B. This is equal. They're equal. So we count, increment count. Increment address. We go to A. That is not equal. So you increment, you go to X. It's not equal. And go back, we go to 3. B, that is equal. That is in fact equal. Then you increment this. And then you go to the next one. Okay. But then at some point, you'll get up to here. Right? And then what do? You can't sub with mixed operands. Subbing between one and another, one number is invalid. Only nice respectable pairs of 2 letters or 2 numbers allowed. Okay, so once we've incremented address, we have to copy from address, and then if address is 0, then we have to copy count, and we put it in the outbox. Otherwise, if it's not 0, then we repeat the loop. Yes. Wait. We copy from outbox. And this jump goes to there. But we want to take the next item from the inbox. Okay, I think I got it. I think I understand. We take this one. We've counted the B. It's over there. You can't sub with mixed operands. Hold on, what do you do here? You take 0. We have 0. Why are we going there? Oh, we have to copy from... Wait, hold on. What did I do? We have B, right? We check. Take what? We took 0? We have to check 0 before we take from address. Hold on, hold on. Copy from address. Sub cur. You cannot sub cur. You have to jump if 0. Hold on. We've incremented address. Oh, I took 0 instead of this. That's what I meant. Yeah, that's what I meant. I did it incorrectly. Expected 3, but I outbox 0. What did I do? Hold on, hold on. What are we doing? Let's restart this. You take 0. You initialize. You take B, right? You take C. Put C in there. You go here. That's not equal. So then you increment this. Why did I take 0? What? Yo, dude, why are you taking 0? What is he doing? Copy from 0? Bump address, copy from... I should be copying from address. Wait, what are we doing? We bump address. We copy from... We bump address. We bump address. We copy from dereference address. We should be copying from dereference address. But we already have that. So if we add if we copy from dereference address and it is 0, then we simply go here. This is 0. We have bumped address. We don't need this. Yeah, I understand. I think I understand. We've counted many things. Take the 0. We put the 3. Bad outbox management. Okay, we have to reset. That is right. We have to reset. Copy from 0. Copy account. That's so true. Got the 3. We got this one. Okay, we got it. This is so easy. This game is for babies. A baby could implement this algorithm. It does take a long time though. Okay, I think this game is cool. I do, so far, be appreciating this game. It really makes you think. Oh, we used one more command than we needed. Hold on. What can I optimize here? Jump. Jump if 0. Occur, jump over there. Jump if 0. Ah, whatever. You know what? It's fine. I really have to like sit through this again. Is there a way to just go back to the elevator? I guess you get to watch this a second time. Imagine having a guy. Is this I you know, from what I thought there were like multiple people you could control. But I think that's in the sequel. There's like another game that came after this one, and I think that's the one where you have multiple workers that you can move around. This one is just you. You're just one guy. Alright. Where's Carol? Who is Carol? Sipping on that coffee.
Hey, where's Carol?
Who's Carol? Oh no.
Oh my god. This coffee is amazing.
Oh, so true.
Back to work, ladies.
So true. It's not actually true. I don't actually enjoy coffee.
Breaking. Previous reports of machine army evaluate to false. Everything equals 100%.
Yeah, everything is fine.
Whether within pleasant tolerance parameters or human skin layer, you're all going to be fine.
Nothing's wrong here. Robots? Yeah, that's fine. Expected. Vowel incinerator. What is the meaning of this? Management is attempting to reduce bandwidth by removing all vowels. Good luck. Send everything from inbox to outbox except vowels. Okay. We take from... We have to... This is our... Let's just call this 0. you would simply filter. You would simply filter. You would have a set of these. Filter if not in set. Easy. Next question. Okay, so what do we do here? We have to... This is our address. We have to increment address until we reach 0. This is the similar concept from the previous one. Increment until you get to the 0. And then if it is in one of these, then you simply discard it. So first you start off, you copy from 0. You copy to address. Then you have current. Yo, John Madden reference. So you take from inbox, you copy to current. And then you have to copy from dereference address. Dereferenced address. And then you have to subtract the current thing from cur. And if it is 0, it means it is a vowel. In which case, then you go back to the beginning. But if it's not a vowel, then you increment address and you go back to here. You go back to this. You dereference, you increment address and then you dereference it. And then you keep going. But then if you've bumped and you if you have reached 0, then you must move on because it is not a vowel. So how do we represent that? We subtract from current, jump if 0. So this is if it is a vowel, then you continue. If it's not a vowel, you increment address. And then you have to check if the dereference address is a 0. So you copy from dereferenced address. And if that value... Actually, I guess you could just do it over here. So if this value, if you've dereferenced it and it is 0, then it means that you have to copy from current and put it in the outbox. And then you repeat. Go back to here. Okay, you take this way. You take the 0, put address, Y, current. It is not, you're going to go through all this, compare, it's not going to be equal. You take the E, it's not equal. None of these will be equal. Address 3, not equal. You go to address 4, that's not equal. You go to address 5, that's a 0. So you should then go to 0. And you put it, yes, that is correct. You take the O then. And this should be... You should then discard it after you get to this. Take the O. Take the I, take the O. Right there, right there. And take the O. There it is. It's the same. So you throw it away. And then you go. I got it. Okay, we got it. Yeah, this is so efficient. You see in this algorithm right here. He knows. He's doing it the best way. that he possibly can. Bam. Yo! I got the totally optimal thing. What's the giant hand? Don't worry about it. It's a big robot out there doing things. Duplicate removal. You're fired. Just kidding, haha. I do have a note here. She's out sick. He says it's time to eliminate inefficiencies. Send everything from the inbox to the outbox unless you've seen the same value before. Okay, so we have like a hash map, a hash set, all the things we've seen. So simply, you have to take from inbox, iterate through all the values. It's the same thing that we did last time, except instead of the vowels being pre-populated, we are the ones that are populating the value in there. Right, so this is 0. Do address. Great, so you take from inbox. You gotta copy from 0. Copy to address. Right, because we're starting from 0. Now you take from inbox. And then... what if there's nothing there? How do you know to put it down? Copy to... hold on, and then this has got to be current. So you have to take inbox, copy it to current, and then you have to dereference... wait, but what if there's nothing there? You can't dereference. If there's nothing there, you cannot dereference it. Then what do? If address... what happens then? How do you then check? I guess you could have like an address that is the maximum that you've seen. In which case it'd be max address. Right, so you copy also to max address. So now okay, so now you take from inbox, you copy it to current, and then you copy from address. If address is the same as max address, then you simply you copy from dereferenced. No, you copy from current, and then you copy it to the dereferenced address. So now the B is there. Okay, so if you've not seen it. Now if it's not empty, then you have to, if it's not empty, sorry, if the address is not equal to max address, then you have to copy from current. I guess you're copying from current either way. Copy from current. No, hold on, you have to do it. Copy from current. And then you have to compare it to dereferenced address. And then if that is 0, then you have definitely seen it before. So you go back to the next one, but you don't override that stuff. Override this. You would need to copy from 0 here. Okay, so this one is. What is this one? This one. Okay, this one. This here. Right, he's got him. Welcome to Mutt now. Okay, jump if 0. This one, if your address, if it's the same, if they are the same, then you have definitely seen it before. Then you go back. If it's not the same, you have not yet seen it. So at some point, you'll need to increment the value. It's not there. Then you have to bump address. You have to bump address. But you also, at some point, need to set max address to be equal to address if it's greater. So, the bump address. If wait, wait. Hold on. Let's just see what we have. We set everything to 0. We set the B. We have not seen the B. We put the B down. Not enough stuff in the outbox. It's fine. That's what I expected. Then you have to jump. We copied it to address. We have to then go back to here. We take everything. We take the B. We take the A. We put that there. Okay, then we take the E. They are the same. So we compare. Well, what did I just do? Why did he just override the B? Why is he setting the... Why did he do that? It's because I told him to. But why did I tell him to do that? You have to increment it first, but we haven't set max address. So if it's not there, hold on. Okay, so when we put a thing, we have to copy from current. Copy to address. Then we have to bump address. We have to bump max address. Right? So this is there. Max address should now be 1. No, it should be... It doesn't make sense. No. Bump max address. It's not the max address though. We have to set max address to the beginning. It's like an off by 1 thing. We have to, okay, once we, this is, okay, so this is not max address. This is like 1 greater than max address. Now what if I initialize max address to -1? So the first time, oh, but then if we dereference it, then that doesn't work. That doesn't make sense. What is he doing? I guess it could be like if not 0. Like where we have if not 0, we could have if negative. If max address... No, if we subtract address... No, what is he doing? -1. Okay, we have this one. We put that there. We can't put that there. Can't sub address. Sub address. There's nothing there. Simply can't put that there. Sub max address. Jump if 0. Jump if negative. Where did I have this? I had this here, right? Go here. Doesn't work. Okay, this may be more complicated. We may not be able to solve this in the next, like, 10 minutes. No, we got 10 minutes. It's fine. So what's the logic here? We copy from 0, we put this there, sub address, max address. I wish there was a way to like tell whether you're dereferencing to somewhere that has nothing in it. Like a null pointer reference. Not null pointer. What's it called? The thing where there's nothing there. Alright, let's see. Let's see now. Jump if negative. Let's not have that. Let's jump if 0. Let's keep max address valid. So jump if 0. Copy from here. So after we have set current, copy from current, copy to address. So this one we have set it. Now we want to increment max address. What if we initialize max address and then we bump minus max address? Set it to -1. Then we set it back to 1. Then we set the E. Right? Okay, so something is wrong there. Why are we writing over it? Copy to address. Oh, we should be copying to max address. Dereference max address instead of this one. So now we should have a list of unique letters we've seen. Yes, we have the C. The B should go. There's an A. There's a B. No, but this is not... What's happening? We're just putting all of this here. Doesn't make sense. Hold on. So if you have seen it before, if you subtract... Where do we do the subtract? We subtract this. If it is the same number, if we have seen this number before, why are we bumping max address? Then you go back here. Then this one should be bumped max address. Okay, so this jump is if you've seen the letter before, then what do? Then we go copy from 0. We restart. That's valid, right? We initialize these. Take the 1. Okay, we have the B. We copy to current. We put B in current. We copy from address. Copy from address. 0. We subtract max add. Wait, what? Why are we okay, this is to detect if we're out of bound. Okay, it's not there. So we copy from current. B. We subtract from dereference address. C. It is not the same. So we jump there. Oh, then we should increment address. Jump if 0. It's not 0, so we should be incrementing. Alright. Jump if 0. It's not 0. Meaning it's not the same. And then this block here. Copy from current. Copy to max address. So given this is not the same, we want to increment address or increment max address. What are we doing? What are we hoping to do here? What did I have before? Why is max address 1? Should it not be 0? That's there. Max address. Why did I bump max address? Why is max address being bumped? That should go there. Do this. Hold on. Oh, but then what the heck? Why am I bumping it? Wait. What the heck? What is bro doing? What is he even doing out here? We have the E, we have C, we have D. B should go there. Okay, the next B. Oh, what did I just do? We have C. I keep pressing the wrong thing. I should be pausing. We have A. Okay, once we pick up the next B, we should not be writing the B somewhere else. We have the B. Then what do? Then you subtract. It is 0. Okay, that's good. We should be putting the D in slot 3. We do. We pick up another B. The B should be discarded. Okay, the C should be put in slot 4. Okay. And then this one, the E should be discarded. Okay, so what is our goal here? Oh, we should, okay, the first time we see something, if we see a unique thing, we should be putting it in the outbox. Copy to... So this is where we are. When we see something new, we should be copying from... Sorry, what's... Oh no. Copy from current. Put it into outbox. Copy from current again. Wait, no, hold on. You can just put outbox here. I think this should be something, right? Take A, we should put E, D is in. E is next. C is next. B is next. And then we've seen all these. No. Your outbox. Why did we put the E back in there? Copy to current. Wait, something... Why is this not correct? Something's wrong there. Wasn't it correct last time? Did I mess something up? Hold on. We have D. And another D. E. C, B. C. Okay, so this C. Why is that C there now? Did I like change something? Something's wrong here. Copy from current. Copy to max address. Copy to dereference max address. And then you bump max address. Somewhere I did not check for equality. Sub from max address. How did this C get through? Okay, we take this. Hold on. We start from here. Okay, the C is in there. Okay, we copy from... Copy to current. Copy from address. Jump if 0. Address is in fact 0. No, we subtract from max address. It's negative, which means we have not reached the end. Wait, max address is 1 larger than it should be. Where did I increment max address? Why is max address 4? -1. Copy to max address. Copy from current. What? Wait, did I like remove a decrement max address somewhere? What if we decremented max address? Is this valid? No, but then he dereferenced a -1. Oh no. I had it. I had it so close. And then what? Got the C. That C is there. See, max address is still one larger than it should be. So once we have placed the C, right? Okay, we have C. It is there. Max address should not have been incremented. Okay, maybe max address, it's fine for it to be incremented. Maybe we just have, instead of it being max address, it should be like the next position to put. Now, if we had subtract from max address. If it's negative, jump if 0. Jump, instead of jump if 0, jump if... No, no. Jump if 0 or negative. That doesn't make sense. It simply doesn't make sense. Does it make sense? It doesn't work. Everyone, that does not work. Simply doesn't work. Max address. What if address started off as 0, as -1? And then you subtract address. Copy from... Okay, what if you subtracted... address? No. Address. Address. You know what? That's gonna be it. That's gonna be it for today. This game... a lot of thinking. I don't know how good it is as a stream game, to be honest, because it's a lot of just like not much you can interact with. Just me being like, oh, what if I do this? Oh, what if I do this? But I will say it is enjoyable. That's gonna be it for today. 3.3 hours. What? Okay, it was wrong for some reason. I definitely did not play this for 3.3 hours. Anyway, we're going to see what day today is. And then we will raid someone. Spinach Day. Air Max Day. A lot of days today. Live Long and Prosper Day. Wayne Day. Landon Day. Wear a Hat Day. Make up your own holiday day, raid. Good Hair Day. Wear a Hat Day. Let's do this one. Wear a Hat Day raid. Where even is the hat? We simply don't know. Let's check who's streaming. Many people are out there playing games and doing other such things. And I will raid one of these people. Who? Well, we'll see. We will determine these people. Of these people who I am seeing live right now on twitch.tv, there are many. And it will be... about this guy? What about this guy? Sure. Well, let's raid Cole. Let's raid Cole. He is doing some kind of painting thing. He's painting spoons with an airbrush sort of thing. I don't know. 32 viewers. What the frick? I didn't even get a raid today, right? Did I? Tell me 32 people are watching me just fail at programming. Me just being like, what if I put this 2 over here and then we dereference this address and then we put this address and then we increment this one and then we subtract the value. I don't know why I'm talking like that. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. I had a good time playing this game. Sure is a day today. Sure is a Tuesday. Anyway, tomorrow I'll return with fishing. And then Thursday we got that campfire cooking game. Puzzle game. Another puzzle game, but one that doesn't involve programming. You're gonna hear me be like, oh, what if I rotate this one? What if I use this one to push this one over there? What if the fire was there? I don't know. Anyway, the raid's going. Thanks for watching. I will see you next time. Goodbye.